I regularly give tours to alums of the university, and almost invariably they say, man, I wish we had a place like this when I was at the university.
Innovation is the central issue in economic prosperity. Michael Porter.
I believe in being an innovator, Walt Disney.
Innovation is the whim of an elite before it becomes a need of the public. Ludwig von Mises.
The mission of the Whitewater University Technology Park is to create and foster businesses and jobs in the community through a collaboration between the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, the City of Whitewater, and the City of Whitewater Community Development Authority.
Whitewater CDA owns the physical building and the property. The city helps take care of the maintenance and provides services in that order. The university helps manage the building, also provides tenants with mentorship and interns.
The Innovation Center is the first building in the Technology Park. The Technology Park is 130 acres of shovel-ready property. We're looking for companies, businesses to come grow their businesses here in Whitewater.
The Innovation Center was really designed to be able to bring startup companies in, help them find a space to be able to get started, and then get them going and up and running.
The Innovation Center operates as a mixed-use incubator. We have businesses in the Innovation Center of varying degrees. In some cases, they're just concept and a complete startup to companies that have been in business for some time.
Each tenant in the building leases their own suite or multiple of suites and modify it to best fit their needs.
In some suites we have multiple cubicles where we'll put different businesses into small spaces. These businesses are typically just startup level. They only need a place to plug into the community.
Synergy is the process by which a group of individuals and resources are put together to create something greater than the sum of all the parts involved. And that is definitely the biggest chip that the Innovation Center has to offer.
The Innovation Center is a LEED Gold certified building. What that means is it's very environmentally friendly. We have a geothermal heating and cooling system. We have a solar array on the roof that provides electric power to the building.
It opened me up to a whole new world which I didn't realize existed.
It is one of the best ways to understand what I learned in class.
We have a lot of recent grads, we have a lot of interns here, so there is always movement, so it's very fun to work here.
Newton's law, objects in motion stay in motion, objects at rest stay at rest. I think there's a law for entrepreneurs which is entrepreneurs or objects in motion tend to take things at rest and put them in motion. It's really been a driving influence in business development in the community.
There's a certain amount of excitement with the things that are going on. You get to see different kinds of ideas being developed and sometimes thrown away and sometimes redeveloped. But you have the opportunity in the Innovation Center to get all that excitement from the ideas that are flowing.
The Innovation Center is currently at 100% occupancy, and that's a good thing, and we're way ahead of schedule. So clearly what we need to do is expand. Also, we need to continue the wonderful partnership that exists between the city and the university and the community. We do all that, the sky's the limit.
If everyone is thinking alike, then somebody's not thinking. George S. Patton.
Problems cannot be solved by the same level of thinking that created them. Albert Einstein.
Devote today to something so daring, even you can't believe you're doing it. Oprah Winfrey.
Hey you, new entrepreneur. Do you know about the Elements for Success seminar series? You should attend one of the events at the Whitewater Innovation Center. Hear experts, entrepreneurs, and professionals talk about their experiences, struggles, and successes in the business world. Meet other entrepreneurs and small business owners just like you. Share stories and network, all while learning to grow your business. Join us for our next speaker. Visit whitewatertechpark.org for upcoming events.
Contractors a lot of times judge success and they built a building in a certain time frame and it doesn't leak and it's a structure and it's all the physical aspects of construction. This one makes me feel especially good because it's more about the community.
We wanted this to be a signature building. It was going to be the first one in a large technology park, and we wanted the first building to make a statement.
The building is a 35,000 square foot, 2-story office structure.
We wanted to have a LEED certification. Now that's kind of like the good housekeeping seal of approval for green architecture, green building sustainability. We had talked about solar during the design, but sometimes the ROI, the return on investment, is not where you'd like it.
They felt very committed to putting the solar panels in place, but they didn't have the funding to do it. So when we started the project, they were still pursuing 2 different funding streams. It happened at a board meeting. Kevin told the board that they had received both funding source approvals in writing.
Those grants offset our capital costs and brought it to a point where it made sense, economic sense.
Bringing the photoelectric program into the project at such a late stage, we're halfway into this 8-month schedule. We have 4 months left, and we take one of those 4 months away, basically. It's our job to make this happen for the owner.
They very much bought into that and said, well, that's what the customer wants, that's what you guys want, we're going to help get you there. 3 years later, it's tremendously successful, and it's really a shining star.
When I look back on the project, there's one really good photograph of that project taken where they went around the backside of the marshland and they took that real beautiful picture of that facility. And what always stands out in my mind is that the environmental stewardship that was conducted by the owner, and that we were able to do that for them.
This was one of the first LEED Gold buildings in southeastern Wisconsin. It's been successful.
We put together a facility that really fosters that innovative environment.
The Whitewater Innovation Center is a 37,500 square foot building. Construction of the building started in 2010 and it was finished in 2011. There are currently 16 companies located in the building. That number is fluid. There are always companies that are moving out and new ones moving in. But currently there are 16 companies housed in the Innovation Center.
CESA 2 is one of 12 cooperative educational service agencies in the state of Wisconsin. We provide services to school districts in the southern region. It's about 74 school districts that we provide a number of services to.
Launchpad is a student startup accelerator. It gives students the opportunity to come to us with an idea and learn all about the different phases of entrepreneurship. And we talk about our mission being inspiration, education, and acceleration.
iButtonLink manufactures and distributes environmental sensors for the many different B2B businesses, but mainly in the data center, manufacturing, transportation worlds.
At Blackthorn, we've been building a proprietary system for the past 4 years in order to mine historical and current data and turn it into actionable items. And mainly we're looking at market data to turn it into investable products.
The system is a company that, is a sole proprietor company that produces secured medical boxes.
Liquidator specialises in temperature and other environmental monitoring systems. We've recently become developing a cloud-based system and are working with the Internet of Things, which is exciting.
In the Internet of Things space, so very much looking at combining software, hardware, and offering related services.
We work with 25 of the Fortune 500 and small businesses and large businesses to help them create sustainable growth through leading innovation workshops.
We do business under the name Ghost Drive. It's a mobile app company which is directed at doing community engagement. So it uses the mobile app to engage the community.
An iMentor is a fun role, at least that's the way I look at it. We connect with the tenants. I like to refer to them as clients. And then we support them in whatever need our specialty is in. So my specialty is accounting, so then I try to connect one of my students with the tenant, and that way the student is like an internship for them.